Okay. Let's see if this is working yet again. Technical difficulties. Alright. Seem to be back online. I hope this works itself out. Alright. We got the Snowy Wyvern. It was a fairly easy fight. So now I need to give the Vivian the heart of the Snow Wyvern. So I guess we have to do that back at Skyhold. Would be my guess, anyways. Hopefully it works out. Oh. And then after that, we'll go and do our Liliana mission with our normal people. Our regular group of people, I should say. Alrighty. So she is just above the main gate, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So, let's go. And then we go through here. We go up here.
I can't make heads or tails of this. Age regression. Who is this potion for?
Age regression?
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the Snowy Wyvern?
If you want the Wyvern's heart, you'll tell me what you're using it for.
I can do better, darling. Give me the heart, and I'll show you what it's for. Will that suffice?
I'm not sure where this mistrust came from me. Like, yeah, it's an age regression potion. Okay, well, very well, here it is.
All right. One heart as requested.
How kind of you. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. I should apologize. I must admit that I'd completely misjudged you, Inquisitor. I would like you to come with me to see this through.
Okay, so what the hell's the deal? She's not one of my favorite characters, that's for sure, but... Will be interesting to see what she's up to.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor.
She's looking a bit... almost aged, but it's not for her, I don't think.
I'm here, my darling.
Oh, it's her husband.
Vivienne,
Yes, darling.
It's going to be all right, my love.
Nope.
My darling? Bastien?
Vivienne, I'm sorry.
There's nothing here now.
Now, what's the deal? Was that a cure or was that a poison? Did she just put him out of his misery? Or out of her misery, to be more precise? "23rd of Ferventus. When I set out for the capital of Ravine, I did not anticipate arriving in the middle of a little provincial festival." Ooh. Sounds nice. Okay. So we got that done. Now we need to deal with Liliana and the Chantry. I believe Justinia had left her something special at a certain location, so we're going to go to that certain location. We'll talk to Vivienne once we... no, it was on the coast here somewhere, wasn't it? Left hand of the line, right there. Okay, we're going to take Cassandra, Varric, and Solus. Confirm. We take the original crew. At least in this playthrough. Aww. Got a couple little fawns hanging out outside the window. Alright.
It's just as I remember it.
It's peaceful here. You must have good memories of this place.
It was a place of comfort. It is good to see it still untouched by Corypheus.
Liliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lord, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
I'd rather not be recognized. You'll pay penance for that? I don't care.
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here.
Interesting.
Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch, that light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Do they still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the traditions of our most beloved divine.
I stare up at the bridge sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way.
It is beautiful.
Have you seen it by sunrise?
When the sun rises through it, it spreads its
Yes. Spectacular, isn't it? Fine Inquisition and the Sunburst throne. What was that? Looks like we opened something.
Interesting.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh boy. Interesting.
Good old Leliana was playing you the whole time. Didn't you realize?
They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickle with burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thedas away from the true Chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
I know Liliana's going to want to do this one. I don't want to do that one. It's not like she was sent here to kill us.
Good work. We know the name of our enemy. That's half the battle won.
Exactly.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs.
We don't need a
At
martyr.
least I still know what I believe.
We don't have to kill her.
No. I must protect the Inquisition. She is an enemy.
I see what you've become. The righteous stand before darkness, and the Maker shall guide them.
Liliana, you're going a little deep there, girl. You just disobeyed a direct order.
No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
It's not what you expected. That doesn't mean it's nothing.
There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
This? Now? After everything you've said and done? And my poor dear Natalie. I called her sister once, but I couldn't risk leaving her alive. Don't tell me to let it all go after all I've sacrificed to get here. Justinia tried to save me, but all it's done is made me realize I don't need saving. There is work to be done. I'll see you back at Skyhold.
You've gone off the deep end, Liliana. Yeah, nowhere near an upgrade. Okay. Well, that kind of had a twist that I wasn't really prepared for. Didn't think she would disobey an order like that. Alright, so I need to talk to Liliana and Vivienne. So we'll get Vivienne first. See if she's got anything new to say. Stupid chairs are in the way.
Bastien is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Wintersend Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Obviously he was smitten. But what did you think of him?
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. And now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
If I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
All right, get to it. Anything else?
Yes?
All right. See you later. Now, on to more important tasks. Oh boy.
Grand Cleric Victoire is scrambling after the loss of her agent.
Good. Her support base is in Morale. Tear it down. Grand Cleric Victoire wishes to make an enemy of the Inquisition. I'll give her what she wants. Doesn't Victoire have a young cousin? Lord Firmin? She dotes on him.
Yes, mistress. I believe that is so.
Good. Have him collected. He shall be an honored guest, and make sure the Grand Cleric hears about it.
At your command.
You're dealing with the Grand Cleric a little harshly, don't you think?
Harsh times call for harsh measures, Inquisitor. You see, when I'm ruthless, it gets us where we need to be. It's something to be proud of. Why fix it? How funny that her regret is what finally puts my own to rest. I chose to become her left hand, knowing what it meant. It was my weakness that stopped me from fully committing to my task.
You have a good heart. It's not a weakness.
You are too kind, Inquisitor. Call it what it is. The Inquisition needs me just as the Divine did, to do what no one else dares. Death and deception are my trade. It is what I am. It is what I always will be. Did you need something?
I'll leave you to your work.
All right. Okay, that's got everybody, I think, everybody taken care of. Yeah, all we got is the Inquisitor's Path and then all these other quests. But does that mean we just need to talk to people now? Dorian, you got anything new for me?
What's on your mind?
Nope.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
Sadly, in this playthrough, you are not my mage. But, next playthrough. Guaranteed. Solus, you got anything for me?
Good afternoon.
Goodbye.
We'll talk later.
I saw this book as we passed by many times. Let's go see. Take. Okay, so that's just that silly, all of Varric's books that were missing all over the place. Anything new from you, Varric? Nope.
Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Special. Tell me about Bianca.
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
Why is the guild after her?
What makes the Merchants Guild such a danger to her?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
What the hell did you do? Well, she's a married woman, I believe.
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
Did Bianca make your crossbow?
All right, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
Okay.
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
How do you know Bianca?
How do you know Bianca? The lady, I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
Yeah, we knew that she was
Bianca
married.
is married. Somehow I thought that the two of you had a history.
They do.
Bianca's family are Kalnas, surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great anvil collection. The perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
Oh, shit.
I guess that's it for now.
Sorry,
Sure.
buddy.
I'll be here.
Damn.
Inquisitor.
What? Quit calling my damn name. Okay. We need to talk to Cassandra.
Have to make sure it's cleared after.
What really sucks is now that Liliana's gone off the deep end, there's no way I could ever support her as divine. Which means Cassandra.
It's always wonderful to speak with you.
Okay, no, nothing new from her.
That's enough for now.
We shall speak again soon.
Probably. Now I'm just going around talking to everybody, seeing if I can get any new quests off them. Should only take a few minutes. Hey, Krim, how you doing?
Long day.
Hey, you need me?
Nope.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Yep, likewise.
Have you seen otherwise?
We don't need those chargers. We've sorted enough without stuff.
Oh, Sarah's got something.
Hey you, you have time? It's not a question, let's go. I've got something I want to do for you. Just come. You won't need your gear and stuff.
What are you getting me into?
Sarah, explain.
Ah, just come on, will you? I haven't wanted to do this with anyone for a long time.
I'm taken.
We're eating on a roof.
They're horrible, right? And raisins. Ugh. I freaking still hate cookies.
This is not not what I expected.
You know, this is about as far from what I expected as we could get.
I got caught stealing when I was little, yeah? You get alienage or worse for that, but the Lady Emerald took me in. She was sick and couldn't have children. I had no parents. It worked out. Anyway, she gets a year sicker, so I ask her about cookies. Because mums make cookies. I can pass that down or something. Turns out, she couldn't cook. She missed that talk with her mom. The ones she made, she bought and pretended. Ah, right. Well, no, she was a bitch. She hid buying them by keeping me away from the baker. She did that by lying that he didn't like me, didn't like elves. She let me hate so she could protect her pride. I hated him so much, and I hated... Well, she died, and I hate pride. Pride cookies. But this Inquisition thing is working out, so I figured I could make some Inquisition cookies? Because then I could like them again. Oh, it's stupid.
This is grand, but why here instead of, I don't know, somewhere with an oven?
Because it feels weird to do this, and I didn't want anyone around, you know, laughing. Plus, if they were bad, we could throw them at people. These are really bad. Friggin' raisins.
It's ridiculous, but great. I'm glad you're happy. Can we get off the roof now?
Oh, yes, please. Smells like bird and dank. This part, not a good idea. Thanks, yeah. Feels good, this.
She has the most unique problems, doesn't she? All right, let's see if she's got anything else to say. Mostly she just gives us missions for the war table.
Back, yeah? Always good.
All right, carry on.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Go on. Okay. We're working our way through the crew. Cole.
It's good to spend time with you.
Oh. Did you want to go somewhere?
How'd you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
Gonna take him drinking with Krem? Where the hell are we going? That we need a loading scene. All right. Where are we taking Cole?
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guests?
I don't eat.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
All right, we're taking him out to a restaurant.
He saw me. They all see me.
Next, you'll be eating and drinking and everything else.
What else is there?
Have you used the privy yet? That would be enlightening.
I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
I told you about Reese, the mage who could see me, my friend.
Oh.
My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Are you going to get dark? Is this painful?
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
You're covering the fear with laughter.
No. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends.
Not always.
But now I know that doesn't have to be true.
Yeah, there you go.
I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
Talk to Varric. He'll teach you. Funny, sending a person to a dwarf to learn about being a human. He's the most human out of all of us. Alright, let's see if he's got anything else to say. Who have we not talked to yet? Morgan, Josie, Cullen, Blackwall. Can I even talk to Blackwall? I'm not sure. Or whatever his name is now. Alright, anything else, Cole?
The left hand remembers a knife slipped to her in the darkness and wonders why the flower blooms.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
The left hand, so he's talking about Liliana there. Why the flower blooms. I'm not sure what that's about. Hey, Graham. Okay,
They'll move when the lessons continue. Of course.
Fairbanks, how you doing? Okay, we'll talk to Blackwall first.
Is this what war is like?
Never been in one.
Inquisitor?
What do I call you now?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Okay, nothing new there.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Alright. Go talk to Cullen. Hey, Cullen.
Yes?
Nope. Nope, that's all.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Yes, I do. Okay, there's Solus. Talk to him. So now I think Morgan and Josephine are the last ones we need to talk to.
Greetings, Inquisitor.
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah, yes. Whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks?
Hey, Texas.
Once
How's it going?
I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kakari Wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight.
The Blight began in the Kakari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. She is the reason the Blight was defeated.
She?
We did not part on good terms. I regret a great deal, but that, most of all. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
Last I heard, the hero of Ferelden was a male. His name was Dhax. Oh, well, and I guess that's the reason why we don't know about the kid, because that wasn't offered up, I guess. I wonder. I've never played Dragon Age as a female. I wonder what happens in that situation. Because she offers to sire a child to save his life. Or have him sire a child. Whatever. Why the Elysian Court?
The Elysian Court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no Chantry mage could. Thus, we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Of course.
All right, Morgan. I was hoping to get to figure out what happened to the supposed child, but apparently if you don't import a save game, which I don't believe I can, they put it as a female, so that choice is no longer a thing. I don't think I can import. Okay, Josie, you're the last one.
It's good to see you.
How are you always so polite?
How do you stay so civil with everyone, Josephine?
Bonds of circumstance among the nobility are fickle. Civility is the only constant everyone admires. And I do deplore rudeness in those who know better.
Does it even become a strain sometimes?
Well, it can be trying. There is no shortage of self-regard among the nobility. The game can be wearying, discouraging, and extremely painful. But honestly, I'd miss meeting people. I've made the most fascinating friends.
Better than making piles of interesting enemies.
I've had both, sometimes depending on which way the wind has been blowing at the time. But worth it, all in all, I think.
All right, anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
All right.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
All right. So let's take a look at our journal and see what we got here. So we got the Inquisitor's Path, got the Deep Roads. Open the first gate. We've already opened all those, I thought. Complete Legion of the Dead base camp improvements at the expedition table. Okay, this is all well and good. We're just going to leave that alone. That's the expansion, so. Empress de Leon, breeding grounds. Kill some dragons. Exalted Plains, by the grace of Dalish, which we cannot complete because I screwed up. So that'll have to wait for another playthrough to finish that properly. And that's just a requisition, so I don't really care about that. We could go and do some of that. A sketch of Calenhad's footholds and Hinterland's tapestry. No. Hissing waste. Notes on the waste. Okay. Honestly, we don't really have too much to be doing. So we could continue on with the main story. Alright. Here we go. Is anybody done their stuff? Was there anything in Ferelden that we were doing? Yeah. Offer from the Imperial Army? Okay. Find victory. May our enemies feel its sting. Chevrolet Doucet. Investigate Sharnia Quarry? Completed. Okay. Reconciliation for Celine and Mitchell. Negotiate a deal for weapons plans. Unmask those across the sea. The College of Magi. There's a bunch of the consequences of Blackwall's lies. Oh boy. The issue of Tom Rainier has been settled, but his deception has had far-reaching consequences. Had we not used the Grey Warden treaties, we might not have found ourselves in so awkward a position. As it is, I receive daily messages from all quarters demanding we make reparations. We must do something. Scribbled beneath, signed by Cullen. I'm sorry. Did we embarrass a duchess at a soiree by stepping on her gown, or was the sky torn open and haven beset by an ancient darkspawn magister? We needed the gold, we needed the men. You would have persuaded someone to part with them, with or without the treaties. We are not making reparations for doing what we had to do, what no one else could have done. Don't forget, we are now allied with the Wardens. If we had no authority to conscript before, we do now. I kind of agree with him on that. But it's kind of... do we want the Inquisition to survive beyond Corypheus' defeat? We won't always be at war. Why alienate allies when it could take so little to appease them? Oh boy. Hers is the better way of doing it, I think. So we're going to wait on that. We're going to wait for her to be available. Oh, what do we got here? Defeat Oh, hey! Marquis Buffon has been killed, along with Lady Legaspe and her Venatori allies. Thanks to Sister Liliana's scouts, we were able to gain covert entry into the fortress, although the Venatori still managed to use their magic against the Grey Wardens to significant effect. The Grey Wardens continue to fight bravely, but they have suffered many losses. I recommend deploying them with care, lest we lose them entirely. Another axe. A purple axe. Destroy Darkspawn Outbreak. Marquis was searching for ancient artifacts as a secret agent of the Venatori. It is fortunate that we stopped her, but her mining operation has endangered us nevertheless. Darkspawn have begun to emerge from the mines again, not just Hurlocks, but ogres as well. Our Grey Warden allies insist that the force must be destroyed utterly, no matter the cost, lest the innumerable hordes of Darkspawn pour forth from the deep roads to join their brethren. It has been an honor to serve, your worship. We await your orders. If we trust the Wardens in nothing else, trust them to kill Darkspawn. They know what to do. We have sappers who can collapse the tunnels and bring most of the mountain down on the Darkspawn. Ooh. It's a 21-hour mission, though. That's, You know what? Bring the mountain down.
Let's see what we have.
I don't want to endanger the Templars anymore. Or not the Templars, the Wardens. Resources. Dwarven slaves and Venatori hands. The name of our enemy. Men like this respond to one thing, threats. He knows who you are and doesn't want to be your enemy. I'm looking for something for him. Something he can do. Anything in Ferelden? The Arl's invitation. Today I write an offer to an invitation to the Inquisition. The Benorna Kelon is part of my... Oh, shit. We can send a champion. It may not be wise to win, however. Freljordians hold grudges. Yeah, I don't want to win. God damn it, I got so many missions for Josephine. A lot of these are for Josephine. Okay, what's this? Investigate Elven Ruins. Have we not? What the hell is this? Progress at Dinan Hanan, the tomb of the Emerald Knight. Oh! As my keeper was not interested in the endeavor, perhaps the Inquisition might be willing to aid us. I would hate to return home empty-handed. I trust the spirit of cooperation would benefit us both. It's rather exciting. I'm down for that. Investigate the Elven Ruins. A few of our soldiers met with the elves at Dinan Hanan, the Elven Ruins in the Emerald Graves. Their leader, Tavin, wishes to work with us as a sign of cooperation between the Inquisition and his clan. However, some of his party are wary of our presence and the Inquisition's intentions. Our interest in strengthening our relationship with the Dalish would appear more genuine if we met them in person. Cullen. Not? We do plan on doing that, yes. Is there anything that Cullen can do? Sightings in the north of Red Templars with armor and weapons adorned with dwarven runes. There are no known entrances to the deep roads in that area, and no missing from the Orzammar about missing traders, but they keep next to non-existent. If there's a hint of a Venatori enclave, especially one resupplying weapons, we need to crush it. Go do it.
All right.
Go crush it, my friend. And we are going